What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another web development video. I want to talk about a lot of the attitudes and messages that I get to see on Twitter and various message boards and Reddit. Mostly talking about devs that have CS degrees that are still junior and are essentially complaining that they wish they didn't have their CS degree for whatever reason that might be for them. But it seems to be that most of the time they are doing a task they don't really want to do. Maybe it's something they kind of feel that maybe a little bit beneath them, or that they think that they could have just learned on their own on the internet, or maybe it's something they didn't actually learn in their CS degree and something they had to learn later. And I want to talk a little bit about that. First of all, CS degrees, remember, you have 4 years of practice of computer science before you get that job. And that actually adds up a lot. 4 years of experience before you get your first job. Maybe it's not production level experience, but it's still experience. For somebody that has 4 months of experience or even 1 year of experience, that's a huge difference. Production level, yeah, if you have 1 year of experience, production level, that's a lot of experience, but it's still not as broad and maybe as deep as having a CS degree. And I also want to say to that attitude of, well, I didn't really need to get the CS degree to get a computer science job. And I just want to say, try getting a job without a CS degree. Try getting that job without a degree. Try getting any job without a degree. I have a business degree. I don't have a CS degree. I went through a boot camp to learn programming, and it was still quite difficult to get that job, and as well quite difficult to get anybody to even look at my resume because I don't have a CS degree. And I have multiple friends that do not have degrees of any sort, and they also have a tough time getting jobs in the tech world, surrounding world. So just to say that, yeah, a degree, it opens doors. It's not just about you have that degree, now you know how to do anything. It's getting that door open, getting a lot of experience along the way, and then being able to prove to the employer that, yeah, I will probably be competent in my job because I was able to get a degree. I was able to pass the classes and build all the projects and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely a sense of annoyance from juniors that don't like the work that they're doing. And I think that what's really going on here is the devs that are complaining a little bit about this stuff, mostly they just don't like being in debt, right? I have 50K in debt or 60K in debt or 100K in debt or whatever it is. And I could have learned how to do this on my own. Well, it's not easy to learn on your own, especially if you start from nothing. And I think sometimes people forget that, especially if it's been 6 years or longer since they started from nothing. As in, like, no knowledge of computer science whatsoever or programming whatsoever. It's really hard to learn if you don't know what you're doing and don't know where to look. So yeah, I think it's a lot of people just complaining that they don't like the debt. They have a little bit of regret there. I think that is common, not just for devs though. I think it's common across anybody that has gone through college and has amassed some debt. It's not fun to make monthly payments on that for years. I have known people that take years and years and sometimes a decade to pay back debt for that degree, and they don't always see returns on it like they expect or would want to. And I just want to also mention that CS degrees, or any degree really, it's not direct training for the job that you're going to get. Every job that you go into that requires a degree, or even in general, there's going to be some on-the-job training. There's no okay, I went through and got my CS degree, and now I will only use what I learned in that degree. And I might be obvious what I'm saying, but I think sometimes people lose sight of that when they go, oh, I got to make payments on this stuff. I don't like my 50K in debt just to, edit borders and make padding on divs and stuff like that. every job you got self-learning and struggle to grow and stuff like that. And it's the same thing, you know, if you're going to go into some other field and you have 50K in debt, well, you still, maybe it's 50K in debt and all you're doing is, I don't know, entering numbers in an Excel spreadsheet. Do you need a degree for that? No, but a lot of times that's kind of the starting point, and I think that's what a lot of people seem to forget. So those are my thoughts on that. If you see that type of attitude out there, and you're wondering whether or not you should go and get a CS degree, if you can do it, go get a CS degree. It's definitely worth it. Just remember, if you don't get a CS degree, imagine being in the job market and trying to get that first dev job or second dev job. You're going up against somebody that has a degree, so they're going to look a lot better on paper than you are. Just wanted to mention that. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and maybe give me a subscribe. And otherwise, I'll see you next time.